And there's a lot of construction guys on my street. Like there's a lot of construction on my street and I'm really scared of it. So this was a very last minute video idea. Basically, Emma Chamberlain did it, so I'm doing it. What else is new? So it's called Randonautica, and she probably explained it better than I will because I understand it even less than she did, I think. And that's kind of impressive. I think this is loud. Can you even hear me? Let me turn off the AC for you guys. So yeah, basically, it's like, I don't know if you're supposed to have like paranormal experiences or if it's just supposed to be like what you were thinking of that kind of reflects on, or if it's just like pure luck, or if it's just like a fun adventure. Not really sure, but the idea is you like put in kind of like the radius that you want it to be within, and then you think of your like intent. What do you want it to be? Like maybe like you're thinking you want some like creepy story or an adventure or creativity or inspiration or like happy or whatever, love life, I don't know, whatever you want to think of. And then it like is supposed to generate a point that you're supposed to go to, and you like explore around, see if there's something that's similar to that, see if you get the experience that you wanted, just see if there's anything interesting. I might have to do a few times because Waterloo kind of sucks, but we're gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna try and find our first stop, and I'll get back to you when we get there. Welcome back to Storm Chaser. So my intent that I was thinking of when I got the first point was like creativity in YouTube. I'm behind a little plaza by the farmer's market, and there's a giant school bus yard to my right. To my left, it looks like a storing facility kind of thing. It's just like has a bunch of like bagged soil or salt or something like that. And then behind me there's like a farmer's field and there's horses. So I guess I'm just gonna like walk around and see if there's anything interesting here. I mean, let's take a look, I guess. I don't know what I'm supposed to be seeing here. I'm gonna take a look at the horses, I think. So like, yeah, there's horses over here. And like there's really long grass, so I can't even get to them, but you can see the horses over there. I mean, let's look at the school buses, I guess. It's kind of got a like creepy vibe, like as if this is the place that it would like lead me to. But like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be seeing specifically. Maybe I'm supposed to take a photo shoot. I'm wearing this dope yellow shirt. As I'm going to take a photo shoot with the school buses. Maybe that's it. I can see the horses better from here, I think. Wow. I don't know like how well you can see anything, but like there's the horses and then all the school buses. I guess I'm just gonna take a picture with this bus for my thumbnail and then move on. And we'll try another place. Like, I guess kind of cool, but I don't know what else to do. It's a very large truck pulling in. I think that's our cue to leave. Goodbye. Okay, so the first thing I've learned is that I should have peed before I left. Secondly, I think it kind of, like, it fulfilled my intent, I think. This was very, like, creative, YouTube-y vibes, like, very cool. Like I said, I wasn't sure what I was supposed to be looking for. I've seen other ones where it led people to, like, forests, and they would, like, go inside and go on a path, and, like, that makes sense. But, like, there's a fence around the horses, and school buses are locked, so I'm not exactly sure what I was supposed to do. But, we're gonna try another location and see if it's any different, I guess. So I'll see you there. Okay, so location number 2 is over a fence. So that's simply not helpful. I'm in a conservation area. There's a lot of bugs. I'm gonna close my window. I don't want those in here. My intent this time was just happy. Just like, I was thinking like really happy places, like flowers, fun times. And so it just took me like halfway into a conservation area, and the spot is over that fence over there. So it's literally just a forest with really tall grass, and I don't think there's anything that I can do, but I'm gonna get out and look around really quick just to make sure. to feel very thorough, like I'm actually doing this. So we're gonna go take a little look. So yeah, literally there's this fence here. And the spot I'm supposed to go to is like in these woods, like right there. So there's literally nothing I can do. I'm thinking that the spot that it kind of led me to just says that you're supposed to pay to use the conservation area kind of thing. So I'm thinking maybe I'll like go all the way in and see if there's anything interesting going on in there. Once again, so that I can say that I like fully looked at this place. But like, yeah, this place makes me kind of happy, I guess. It's a conservation area. It's kind of fun. I've had fun here before. But other than that, I would say this one was kind of a bust. But I'll take a look inside and let you know if I find anything. Okay, so yeah, I went in and I didn't find anything like whatsoever, but on my way back out I did find a little path that I kind of want to check out. So we're gonna go do that quickly, and then I will look for one more point probably before I go. Okay, so I found the path. It's a little bit less of a path than it looked like from my car, but like definitely still walkable, so I think we'll check it out really quickly. I don't know how far it goes or where it's supposed to lead to. There's nothing marking it. It's just kind of through the grass. It might actually just stop up here, so this might be a dead end. So yeah, it just led me to this field. I mean, I guess this is kind of my envisionment of happy that was kind of in my head, so that's kind of interesting. Like, other than that, I'm not really seeing anything. I don't know if I'm supposed to see something. I really don't know how this works. Like, there's butterflies and like long grass and flowers and stuff, so that's kind of what I was picturing in my head when I said happy. So I guess that it did lead me to something happy, but I wouldn't say that's interesting, so I really don't know what's going on. Let's go. So yeah, I'd say point number 2 was also kind of a success. I mean, in a roundabout way, it led me to a place that was kind of like the vibe I was envisioning, so we'll give her credit for that. This last one, I'm going to do it a little bit differently. I've been choosing a tractor for the past few times, but there's like 3 other options, and one of them is void, which sounds kind of creepy, so I'm thinking if I do that one, and I like think like paranormal thoughts, maybe I can find something kind of creepy and actually content worthy. So that will be the next destination, and I'll see you guys when we get there. Okay, so the first location that the void thing brought me to was a creepy house out in the middle of nowhere, which, yes, is the creepy vibe I was going to. However, I was not going for illegal, I was going for content. So I decided to pick a new one. I did the same thing, void, did all that stuff. And it took me to another house. So I don't know if there's something wrong with the void thing or if that's what it's supposed to do. Not really sure. However, this one I'm kind of terrified of because out my window here, I'm going to try and show you guys, it says Hill House on that sign right there, which me who's watched The Haunting of Hill House kind of scares me. So I'm gonna go with, yeah, it brought me somewhere very creepy, and the fact that I found that literally right away without even going onto the property makes me think that it worked, and I'm kind of scared and I don't want to go onto the property because that's illegal. So basically my rating is Randonaut kind of works. It gave me creativity, it gave me happiness, and now it gave me paranormal, and I'm terrified. So I'll be heading home now. I'll do an outro there. Love you guys. I'm not one to believe in the paranormal. I really am not. Like, I've had no, I said this in my storytime video, but I have no actual experience with anything paranormal, and I've heard stories about it, and like even one of my best friends has had like stories, very creepy things happening in her house and stuff like that. But I've never had an experience myself, so I've never had anybody truly believe it. That being said, I think that if I went onto that property further than I did, even though it would have been trespassing illegal, I think that if I had gone onto there, I would have had a paranormal experience. I pulled into the driveway a little bit to turn around, and the spot that was like on my GPS, the specific location, was behind their beat down broken shed. Behind the Hill House's beat down broken shed was my void paranormal point. The big shed with a like looks like how my street looks with the construction. It has one of those big orange, like, bulldozer thingies. I'm convinced that that would have been bad. Like, I'm convinced something would have been there. And maybe that's wrong. But either way, the fact that I thought of paranormal and it led me to some random house out in the country that I didn't go into. I did paranormal again. It led me to another random house out in the country. And this one had Hill House across it. And the point was behind a beat down, like, old shed. There's something up with that app. Like, no cap, there's something up with that app. It's low-key works. Okay, so like I said, I was expecting this to not work. I didn't believe in this app. I was expecting it to not work, it to be a fun little adventure for me to take you guys along. Like, it worked. And that scares me. So if you're going to use that app, use it with caution. Probably was a little bit of a stretch for a couple of those. But overall, like, between the stuff I've seen on TikTok of it and what I experienced today, use it with caution. And probably bring a friend with you. Unlike me. So I'm glad I got to take this journey with you guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got a little taste of what the app looks like, what it kind of does. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you don't go on private properties. Hope you don't have any paranormal experiences. Kind of creepy. And I'll see you next time I decide to post. Bye!